Welcome back to another episode of Astanza Tattoo Removal News, your place for all things tattoos, tattoo removal, laser technology, and more. I'm Hannah Barling, Content Marketing Manager for Astanza. Today, I have a very special co-host, Astanza's President and CEO, David Morrell.
Hi everyone, thanks Hannah. I'm David Morrell. I'm really excited to be here today to deliver another episode of Astanza Tattoo Removal News. If you missed our first few episodes, you can go to our YouTube channel and choose episode 1, 2, or 3 and scan this little QR code here.
Yes, be sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss anything. If you're more of a social media person, Instagram specifically, you can go to our profile at Astanza Laser, turn those notifications on so you never missed anything from us.
So Hannah, what's new with Astanza since our last episode?
Well, we did recently release an on-demand webinar giving business basics and expert guidance on Instagram, speaking of Instagram, geared specifically for laser businesses. So whether you're brand new to the social media world or feel like you're a seasoned Instagrammer, there are detailed tips and tricks with screen recordings on how to optimize, increase your following, engagement, brand awareness, all those buzzwords people say. So you can grab that link right here to check that one out.
Awesome. So if I follow all the advice, will I be successful?
Well, it would be amazing, of course, but yes, if you do follow the steps, implement those things, but anything in that kind of online marketing content space, it's more important to be consistent and provide quality information. So we definitely encourage all of you tuning in today to check out our entire aesthetic resources library. That webinar is included in there, but we have dozens of free downloadable content that would be beneficial to any business in the aesthetic industry.
That's right. Here at Astanza, we're passionate about partnering with our clients every step of the way throughout their entire laser business journey. And on top of supporting our clients, we've created these additional resources to share our expertise within the greater aesthetic community. So be sure to check out our library.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of support, sharing knowledge, I thought it would be fun to share some videos and photos from one of our recent training courses.
Awesome idea. So some of y'all may already know this, but Astanza actually started out solely as a laser tattoo removal training business back in 2008. After rapidly climbing to the top of the tattoo removal industry, we decided to expand our offerings into the larger world of aesthetics. New Look Laser College, Astanza's training entity, was the first laser training course dedicated solely to tattoo removal. We host training courses about once a month here in Dallas, and then also a few other locations like Fort Lauderdale and Las Vegas.
Yeah, speaking of Vegas, we actually were just there a few weeks ago and certified a new crew of people. And we put together a little behind the scenes video just so everyone tuning in today can know what to expect if they were to come to a training course.
Very cool. I'd love to see it. Let's pull it up.
So you can see in that video, our course is a combination of in-depth clinical education as well as plenty of hands-on training with the actual lasers, and then additional business and marketing strategy support.
People from all backgrounds come and get certified and enter the laser tattoo removal industry. It's a pretty diverse group of folks ranging from the medical community to entrepreneurs to tattoo artists and those even looking to start a nonprofit organization to give back to the community.
Oh yeah, speaking of giving back, April is Second Chance Month. And this celebration helps focus attention, on the need to offer unique opportunities to those who face tremendous barriers, because of mistakes they may have made in their past.
We're really passionate about giving back and advising people on how they can incorporate nonprofit work into their laser tattoo removal businesses.
Exactly. Our client success manager, Amy, actually recently caught up with one of our nonprofit clients, Garden Pathways, and Juan is who she interviewed, and he discusses why they got started, what their goals are, and shares, just sort of special insight into what operating a nonprofit tattoo removal organization has,
I really love hearing from our nonprofit clients about their mission and sharing how important giving back to the community and offering discounted or free tattoo removal can help change lives.
Yeah, you know, I mean, laser tattoo removal may seem simply cosmetic to some, but it truly can change the trajectory of people's lives.
Yeah. Why don't we share a clip of Amy's interview with Juan?
Absolutely. Ask and you shall receive.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining me today, Juan. I'm super excited to feature you guys, Garden Pathways, all the work that you're doing with laser tattoo removal, and the partnership that we have with Garden Pathways and Astanza. So to get started, why don't you just tell me a little bit more about Garden Pathways, who you guys are, what your history is, and also who you are, what your role is at Garden Pathways.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Garden Pathways is a community-based nonprofit organization that was founded in 1997 here in Bakersfield, California. So we're just north of Los Angeles, just south of Fresno, San Francisco, for those that don't know. Some people call us the armpit of California, but we tend to call ourselves the bicep. Because we do feel the world, we feed the world, and we deliver and transport goods to the world as well. But Garden Pathways it started off as a youth mentoring organization with a preschool where mentoring practices were implemented into the service delivery of the preschool and daycare center, and then an after-school program as well. From that, it evolved to also doing mentoring for adults to adults and those that are facing a lot of challenges in their lives. We work with adults that have experienced a lot of trauma, a lot of adverse childhood experiences. And the research consistently shows that the best way to mitigate the effects of trauma later on in life is to connect an individual with a positive adult role model. And to us, that is mentoring. Our mission is to transform lives from the inside out through loving mentoring relationships. So we strongly believe in the transformational power of those genuine connections, heart to heart, human to human connections. The target population that we have is those that are currently and formerly incarcerated, those that are struggling with community violence, gang impacted individuals, gang affiliated individuals, those individuals that are struggling with homelessness, addiction, foster youth, and even youth that are part of the juvenile justice system. And the core of the services is that one-on-one mentoring with case management. We do offer some cognitive behavioral therapy groups, job readiness groups. Through some partners, we offer some vocational training on site. We do referrals to partner agencies for services that we can't provide in-house. So it's a collective and it's a well-coordinated strategy.
That's great.
But we did see that there was a gap, right? Our mission is to transform lives from the inside out. And many of the individuals that we serve have visible tattoos, whether it's on their faces or their hands, that becomes a hindrance. They've been transformed from the inside. They've changed their life perspective. They become the husbands and wives and the dads and the moms.
Right.
But when they're out looking for jobs, when they're looking to integrate back into society, they have these symbols that represent their past. And so through a generous grant from Bolt of Hope or the Bolt House properties here locally, they were able to fund us and provide us with the funding to purchase the laser, to purchase the equipment and all of the supplies that were needed to be able to have a tattoo removal clinic on site and deliver these services for free, so that the transformation that happened from the inside can now be reflected on the outside.
I love that. I love that story. Yeah, we've seen with many nonprofit organizations just like Garden Pathways, they're serving that population, and a lot of people have done that transformation, but the only thing that's kind of holding them back, unfortunately, are the past visible markings on their skin. So we love that you're offering tattoo removal and making a difference in people's lives. That's what Astanza is all about too. Yes, we sell lasers, but we love the transformative stories that come out of the procedures that are performed with our lasers. So it's really exciting to hear the work that you guys are doing. So how did you find Astanza, and how has that partnership been going? How has the laser worked for you?
We wanted to start the tattoo removal program following the same model as our partner in Los Angeles, Homeboy Industries. We didn't know that they had the Astanza laser. But one morning I was watching the Today Show and I saw Dr. Oz or one of those doctors that comes out on TV, good looking guy. And the topic was tattoo removal. And what does it look like? Does it hurt? And so he's talking about tattoo removal, and he's going to demonstrate it on this individual that had this huge tattoo on the back. And the laser that he was utilizing was an Astanza laser. So I figured, if this guy's willing to use this laser in front of everybody on public television, then it must be safe. And so we started looking at Astanza. We looked at other competitors as well, and other products and other vendors. And their equipment was good as well, very, very competitive. But what impressed us about Astanza is their understanding of the nonprofit sector, and how a lot of the values, a lot of the approach, and that level of understanding and being able to support nonprofit missions, that's what stood out for us with Astanza, and compelled us to want to work with Astanza as opposed to any other vendor.
I love that. Thank you.
Hannah, what an incredible testament to the power laser tattoo removal can have in helping people in a meaningful way.
Right? And I know that Garden Pathways is a great example of a fully nonprofit laser tattoo removal organization, but are there other ways that people could incorporate giving back into their tattoo removal businesses?
Definitely. There are a few different ways any laser tattoo removal practitioner can give back. Some of our nonprofit clients, like Garden Pathways, are fully not-for-profit entities. We also work with some folks who do a combination of for-profit business as well as discounted or free removals.
So providing laser tattoo removal can bring the best of both worlds.
Exactly. Another option for giving back to your community is to provide discounted or free tattoo removals within your business. One of our Astanza clients does just that. That's Tattoo Removal Inc., or TRI. They offer fairly priced laser tattoo removal for customers who are looking to get an unwanted tattoo removed or lightened for cover-ups.
Okay, so then how do they determine, pricing for these treatments?
So they work with individuals on a case-by-case basis to define the most fair price to help them on their journey to have their tattoos removed. And then when a paying customer receives tattoo removal treatment, TRI then gives a free tattoo removal treatment to someone who has had a difficult past and cannot afford removal otherwise.
Wow, I really like that they even add, their paying customers into the mix, giving them a role in paying it forward too. Not to mention this method of giving back can also help you create a great reputation for your company.
Without a doubt, TRI is just one of the many clients we work with who has this type of model set up for their laser tattoo removal business.
Nice. So aside from fully nonprofit or sort of that half and half, is there another way that people could incorporate this?
Definitely. Volunteering is a huge component to helping people who otherwise couldn't afford tattoo removal. People wanting to add philanthropic efforts to their laser tattoo removal businesses can also consider partnering with organizations to give their time and provide free removals.
That makes sense. So like correctional facilities or?
Correctional facilities or probation offices are the perfect types of organizations to build a relationship with. Astanza actually started a community tattoo removal day last year to do our own part in giving back.
That's right. Every so often we host a free tattoo removal day here in our headquarters in Dallas, where we provide free removals to those who may have been formerly incarcerated or affected by human trafficking, otherwise branded, or have visible tattoos that hinder their employment and prospective opportunities. I think we partner with local probation departments as well as some other DFW-based nonprofits, Cornbread Hustle, Traffic 911, to ensure that we're serving the community in the best way.
That's exactly right, Hannah. Our company lives by our core values and shares all the ways people can pay it forward through laser tattoo removal. Working with our nonprofit clients is one of my favorite parts of the business, and hosting these community days helps Astanza further our purpose of changing lives.
Yeah, changing lives.
Exactly.
But if you are tuning in today and you're interested in learning more about the nonprofit side of laser tattoo removal or integrating that into your current business model, we do have a dedicated page to give you that guidance, or you can contact us and we'd be happy to answer your questions. You can check out that page right here. And definitely reach out if you need any more expert advice on the nonprofit side.
Hannah, what's that noise? Is that some type of announcement?
You know what, David? I think it is.
Where's it coming from?
I don't know. It might be our breaking news notifications. Let's take a look and figure it out. And y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be sure to share what we find.
Perfect.
Starting with one of the most highly honorable awards of the evening, I'm excited to announce Astanza Laser for the Lifetime Achievement Award of Tattoo Removal.
Yeah, congratulations,
Yeah,
Astanza.
it's awesome.
Way to go.
And next up on the list is Top Aesthetic Company, and the award goes to Astanza Laser again.
Oh, again? Wow, that's 2 in a row for Astanza. Let's see what we have for Best Laser Service and Training. Astanza Laser again! Wow!
Jeez,
Oh
Astanza
my
is
gosh.
cleaning house tonight,
Oh
right?
my gosh, without a doubt.
Next on the list is honoring the best laser company to work for, and the winner again is Astanza Laser.
4 in a row! Oh my goodness. All right, and for the final award here, for the Best Aesthetics Marketing Support Award, I think the crowd knows, it's Astanza Laser again.
Oh my gosh,
Without
that's
a doubt.
awesome.
Cleaning house.
Absolutely incredible. Big applause, round of applause for Astanza Laser.
Wow, did we just win 5 awards?
We sure did. I'm incredibly proud of our team and especially humbled at the Lifetime Achievement in Laser Tattoo Removal Award. Like we mentioned earlier, Astanza started out solely as a tattoo removal training business. Even though we've since expanded our offerings, tattoo removal was the foundation of our company. To lead this team and witness exceptional growth is one thing, but to be honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award is just simply amazing.
Yeah, we've got to find somewhere really great to display these trophies.
Well, I think that breaking news alert is a great note to cap today's episode.
I would most certainly agree. Thank you very much, David, for joining me today and sharing insight into Astanza's inception and how we've grown, and of course, all things tattoos, tattoo removal, and laser technology.
Well, thanks for having me today. I hope you'll have me back sometime in the future, and thank all of you for tuning in.
Yeah, so until next time, this has been Hannah Barling,
And David Morrell.
your hosts of Astanza Tattoo Removal News.